Hello everyone, I am Rainy Suarez, aka Silva back here with another amazing reaction, this time reacting to some more Gigguk. It's been a minute, and he is talking about summer anime in 2024. And so basically the video is titled Summer 2024 Anime in a Nutshell. So all I can say is, we about to get into some wow anime that is currently on and about to come to the summer. So if you like any of this content, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe to Gigguk. I will leave the original link to this video down below so you can watch it uninterrupted. Also, a link to my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. You can follow me on those social platforms. The link to my Cashapp. Feel gracious enough to donate whatever you want to donate. That's fine. If you don't, that's fine as well. Same thing with Super Thing, but by donating, liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, and all the other stuff, it lets me know y'all rock with the reaction content. Rock with the channel, and rock with your boy. But further ado, buckle up and Alright. Summer 2024 anime in a nutshell by Gigguk. Let's go.
Oh, hiya, my Oni-chan.
The fuck?
Your cute little sister is waking you up with love and affection.
What are you doing?
Did you just tell your sister to...
Are you exhausted from me saying at the beginning of every one of these videos how many new high-profile shows are coming out? Well, welcome to Summer 2024 Anime, where we have romance anime, including Sussy Sisters. Romance anime with Sussy Sisters. And my editor doing the trademark scroll of the seasonal charts. Okay, we're scrolling. we're still scrolling. Ooh, look at this scrolling. Is that some Sussy Sisters I see? So I'm not going to take up your time. You know the drill by now. It's a summer anime video, so enough waiting. Let's just bloody jump right into it.
Ooh!
Any second now.
Is she okay?
She's dead, isn't she?
Yeah.
Guys, I'm sure over here, I'm guessing you like watching anime. What? How did you know? So shouldn't you be able to watch as many titles as you can as painlessly as possible? Well, with today's sponsor, ExpressVPN, you can do exactly that. With ExpressVPN, you can unlock tons of anime because you can choose wherever in the world you want to be to unlock the entire library for that country. Here in Japan, we have a ton of anime that aren't available elsewhere in the world, like Apothecary Diaries, for example. But on my end, sometimes I want to make use of my Crunchyroll account if I'm not feeling to Nihongo Jozu, but it's completely blocked here in Japan. So if I want to watch some good old-fashioned subtitled anime, with just one click I can swap myself over to America and the entire Crunchyroll library is available for me. But it's not just Crunchyroll, I can also get access to tons of regional up to for free. Yeah. Black Cloak can't use gamers.
I actually have been watching this. I actually quite enjoy it.
Fuck! Okay, stop me if this sounds vaguely familiar. Short, muscular boy donning a black cloak who can't use magic in a world dominated by magic, enters a magic academy aiming to be the top magic person in this magic world, gets ridiculed but is actually super strong, taking down everything with his brute strength and big sword. Hold up. I would start filing the DMCA claim myself, if the show didn't go so goddamn hard. This is Wistoria, an anime coming from the director of Black Clover, could you tell? And the writer of Danmachi, could you tell?
And the character designer of Cross Age.
Could you tell? It's a premise we've seen before, following a formula that's oh so familiar, but presented in a shiny new package that looks absolutely phenomenal. Episode 1 hits you with this heart-pounding, jaw-dropping action scene, with the director seemingly taking all the lessons learned from working on Black Clover and refining it to the highest degree, then continues to deliver in the very next episode. On a visual standpoint, we're starting the season off with a bang, because I don't know if any other show is going to look as good as this. Okay guys, I gotta get serious for a bit. Now, I know you can see the title of this show, and I'm very aware of what kind of taste you think I have, but just listen to me when I say, with zero irony, that this show is legit. No, guys, hear me out. It isn't a meme. I'm being serious this time. I know. With the title like Days with My Stepsister, I too was expecting this to be the next trash-filled dumpster fire being the spiritual successor of Domestic Girlfriend, but this somehow is a...
But ironically, Domestic Girlfriend in the manga, I say in the manga because I have read the manga all the way through, ain't that bad, surprisingly. I had to kill a few brain cells, but it ain't that bad.
100% serious thought-provoking, somber drama with no cliches, fan service, pandering, or anything you'd expect from a romance story between step-siblings. I know you're thinking, step-sibling romance without the spice? That's about as useful as fapping to get pregnant.
I am thumbnailing this. Like, crazy thumbnail.
But honestly, this looks like... Okay, you probably weren't thinking that. But this honestly looks like they are trying to tell a grounded story about two people later in their lives meeting in awkward circumstances and the realistic drama that would surround it. It's beautifully shot, atmospheric, taking its time with songs that speak right to the heart. This shit is the Doom 2 of incest. This is, ironically, a really promising looking drama, and I swear to God, it's not because it has a sister in it. Alright, what's next?
Ohayou, my oni-chan.
Hey guys, listen to me when I say with zero irony, Alia sometimes hides her feelings in Russian. This anime's appeal is pretty simple to understand, you know, it's one of those cute little romance anime I'm comfortably watching on the living room sofa. Looks pretty wholesome and innocent, then my dad walks in, sees this shit plastered on screen and goes, "Come on."
Oh god!
Son, let your dad watch too. This time we have a girl who flirts with the guy, but the catch is she does the flirting in Russian. But wait, the twist is he secretly understands her because he also knows Russian for some inexplicable reason.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know.
They need to explain that.
I am not really a math guy, you know.
I'm just waiting for the episode where he reveals that he understood her the entire time, and the episode title is just Clueless Japanese Guy Surprises Foreign Girl with Perfect Russian. Normally I've gotten tired of these kinds of shows now, but I think I'm gonna give this one a chance, and you might be wondering why.
I'll give it a chance.
No, Tokukobo are just so good at what they do, they might as well be giving insulin shots with everything they make now. It's not because of the little sister character! It has been a while though, since the season hasn't been completely dominated by high-profile sequels, but there are still a few. Tower of God is back, My Hero Academia is still airing, along with more Shy Hero Academia starring Bocchi the Rocket, more Near a Tomato. Hopefully the hype for this season remains and it doesn't get plagued with production issues. Fairy Tail 100-Year Quest? Who's asking for more Fairy Tail in 2024?
I am!
You know, I think we may have been a bit too harsh on Fairy Tail. Their fans have had it rough recently, and you know, every anime has its positive points. Monogatari's back to show all these modern anime how it's done. See, unlike all the other anime this season, Monogatari has historically depicted a more normal sibling relationship. Alright, grab the kid, grab, come on, you gotta go, just get, it's a kid, go, guys, I got him! Ah, dude, what the fuck, you got him my arm!
There was a misinput, calm down! You calm the fuck down!
Cloverworks continue to prove that whether or not they mess up an adaptation, at the very least, everything they touch looks absolutely godlike. I thought Wistoria would far and beyond be the best looking anime this summer, but the sheer creativity in some of these storyboards, the amazing direction, casual art style switch up, and the pure animation eye candy might just put it a step above. Having said that, I'm a bit confused as to what kind of tone we're going for here. Some dude gets diced up to a pile of bloody cubes, the whole village is massacred, a fucking kid gets beheaded. It has some of the most grueling, gruesome imagery you can find all season. Then it hits you with a
Oh god.
This is like a shonen anime taking place during the Red Wedding, but credit to Cloverworks for being able to get this much attention worldwide. This is meant to be set during a real historical time period in Japan, and it's stuff like this that can get an international audience interested in your history. I wonder what the Japanese audience thinks of this. Enough history lessons for today. Alright, let's switch things up. Osamu Dazai has one of the most tragic stories in Japanese history. As one of Japan's most famous novelists, Dazai experienced a darkness few humans have ever encountered, leading him to attempt to take his life not once, twice, but 4 times, to which fate denied him and forced him to continue living his torturous life. Eventually, he would put his broken soul into the novel, No Longer Human, one of the most harrowing pieces of media to ever be created, before he would eventually be able to successfully take his own life. Finally fulfilling his wish of being left alone, and finally given the grace of death. Anyway, here he is in a wacky isekai. Yep, we got a silly comedy about a depressed author who wants to off himself in another world, chomping pills like it's a mukbang video and charming goddesses with his suicide riz.
Suicide riz, what the fuck?
This isn't the first time anime has taken creative liberties with their historical figures, but it does make you wonder, is there anything they won't put in an isekai?
No.
Yep. Don't adjust your screens, this is really happening. When I first saw this get announced, I had to double check that the date wasn't April 1st. This is an idea you'd expect for some wild fan fiction, but I think Warner Brothers realized all they needed to do was to give us anime Harley Quinn, then look us weebs dead in the eye and go,
I knew you would come.
all in all,
Yeah, I can't dispute that. I really cannot, because one, I love me some Harley Quinn, and when they announced an anime version of Suicide Squad and seeing Harley Quinn, well, let's say I had a Zarbon moment, you know.
this seems like just a fun, don't take too seriously type of show, giving us exactly what we'd expect. The Suicide Squad having a romp in an isekai fantasy world, but I'm not sure if I was expecting a bit more coming from the writer of Re:Zero and animated by Studio Wit, a studio that has historically put out banger after banger, because I'm not sure if there's anything else taking their focus.
God.
What the actual fuck? Hello, my dear friends. Today I want to do a class presentation about everyone's favorite animal. Deers. Here are some fun deer facts. They can run up to 30 miles per hour. All male deers grow antlers. They have an avid aversion towards anyone named Connor. Deers are actually majestic creatures. Let's have a look at some of these magnificent animals in action.
Oh God.
Deers can be found across the world, including countries like England, Japan, America, Politer America, the North Pole, and of course, Narnia. There are over 40 species of deer, such as the red deer, the reindeer, the dead deer, the Australian jump deer, or as the locals call it, jumpos, and of course, Deer the Rock Johnson.
Deer the Rock Johnson.
Joke. What do you call a deer with no eyes? Blind. That concludes today's presentation. I hope we all learned a little bit more about deers today, because I have no idea what the fuck this show is about. I parry everything. Now, this is a fantasy action about a man who parries everything. He parries swords, he parries a staff, he parries a goddamn cow.
ありがとうございます。おかげで助かりました。よろしければお名前を。
いや、名乗るほどのものじゃない。
Holy shit, he buried his virginity! This is pretty much what the title says it is. It's an anime tailor-made for you Sekiro fans out there. It's an anime tailor-made for you
Street Fighter 3 Third Strike
fans out there. And it's nice to see a protagonist who doesn't look like the same beta soy boy for once.
No.
I just want to see how far they can take this concept. Can he parry a gun? Can he parry a nuke? Can he parry my invasive thoughts? Oh, you can parry everything, huh? Well, parry this. Talentless hack, you'll never achieve anything in life, and you're old. Had sexual relations with your mother.
Damn.
Elsewhere in fantasy, plus-size Elf is here to undo all the good the Dumbbell Show has done for weebs, with the series giving us some American representation in the only way anime knows how. That's right,
Food.
blonde girls. If you're a fan of cake, I don't think you're ready, because respectfully, this anime doesn't have cake. It's the entire fucking baking industry. We got Ponies, we got Dark Elves, we got Marcel after season 3 of Dungeon Meshi. Failure Frame is your pick if you want some dumb, edgy fun. This one was a niche concept, but I actually enjoyed it.
Huh,
you have a girl
really?
who is
I didn't check
basically
this out.
engineering her own magic tools in a fantasy backdrop, and I was honestly impressed. You truly do feel like you're in a made-up fantasy world because they actually made engineering look fun. We're gonna play some power fantasy that is no different from your generic OP main character in a fantasy world, except this time the protagonist is in his 30s, and I feel offended that this is the representation they think 30-year-olds want. You want to give us a power fantasy? Give us a mildly exciting new kitchen appliance.
For
the ability
real.
to stay up past 2 a.m. Hell, wake me up when there's a protagonist who doesn't get a life-altering injury because he slept funny one night. First, there was anime.
Yeah.
Then came fictional idols in anime avatars. Then came real-life idols in anime avatars. Now, I present to you fictional anime about fictional idols playing real-life idols in anime avatars.
はあ、どちゃっこなんだが。
For the first time, anime has actually given us a VTuber anime that accurately depicts the culture and content to the point where even I was surprised. Real looking live 2D models using OBS as a streaming software, they play actual stream games like Getting Over It and of course going live on YouTube? Anime has been streaming for a true-to-life depiction of VTubers, but I gotta wonder how accurate it is to have a drunk VTuber who just shouts obscenity on stream.
It's your wife, isn't it?
Huh?
I like to eat ass.
You know, for once we have a season not dominated by isekai or fantasy, because romance seems to be going through a bloody second renaissance this summer. Senpai's and Otokonoko is a cute little romance where a girl confesses to a female crush only to find out that they're actually a boy.
つまり男バージョンの先輩と女バージョンの先輩を楽しめるってことですか?
This is just Astolfo fans coming to terms with their sexuality.
For real.
My wife has no emotions, aka man gets dumped and immediately goes to fuck his toaster. I get that this is meant to be a cute and innocent...
Get the fuck out of here. That is a wild concept.
little series about a guy falling for his robot housewife appliance, but dude, seeing this guy awkwardly attempt to chat up his toaster gave me shades of the same energy as watching a grown-up Kazuya from Rent-A-Girlfriend. Bro is being a certified smegma male. Another sister romance anime? Wait, no. False alarm. It's just a romance with two girls who are sisters. Look at that anime. No Sweet Home Alabama this time. This one actually has the most accurate sibling relationship because it's about two twin sisters taking it turns going, Mom says it's my turn on the Xbox. But you know, instead of playing Call of Duty, they're playing Halo Reach for My Peach with their childhood friend.
The
Do you
fuck?
play a co-op? I would have picked Call of Duty. Enough of your harem anime. We have a girl who is the harem. She can be a tsundere, kudere, dandere, little sister. Yeah, add that one to the list. Introducing anime's very first Omnidere. This is just the girlfriend version of those knockoff game cartridges that promise 100 games in one. I was wondering where harem anime could go after one man finding 100 girlfriends. Who knew that the next step was just 100 girlfriends in one? Wait a minute. It's just weaponized schizophrenia. The proper etiquette when conversing with girls. A guide by 2.5D seduction.
Oh wow. Oh!
同人誌を足毛にしてしまうとは。
You're telling me a 2D obsessed, unsociable, hentai addicted weeb starts an anime club by himself, and the only person who joins is a cute, attractive girl whose only interest is cosplaying his favorite character, right before a hot superstar model transfers over, who's actually his childhood friend that's had a crush on him for years, and all they want to do is get him to take pictures of them cosplaying as hot, cultured anime characters? You motherfuckers tell me isekai is the power fantasy genre. From the creator of Kyoka, we've got another mystery detective series that is certainly a treat for the eyes. It might not be Kyoto animation, but this still looks bloody beautiful. The
Yeah, I need to check this
background,
out.
the atmosphere, the directing. This looks gorgeous. Wait a minute. Oh, they're not siblings! We're finally safe, boys! This is a different kind of detective story. There are no high-stakes mysteries to solve, no murder to uncover. It's about solving the little mysteries you find in everyday life. They have a full 10-minute Sherlock Holmes breakdown about how this guy makes his hot chocolates. This is like if Makoto Shinkai adapted a Reddit thread from r/mildly interesting, but somehow it keeps you engaged all the way through. It's about getting you invested in something inconsequential, finding something interesting in the mundane, and it really shows how these people really need to find a fucking hobby as soon as possible.
Like, for real.
You'd be in an isekai then, mate. This season has been a no-holds-bar free-for-all for romance, but even with all the choice on hand, there was still one that impressed me the most. Too Many Losing Heroines shows a guy accidentally witnessing a short, blue-haired anime girl getting last place in her own romance anime, like,
Ooh.
of them, and through that forms
Yeah.
an unlikely friendship before unwittingly becoming the center to a bunch of other girls who have all been the rem to their rivals Amelia, if you're picking up what I'm putting down. If romance anime were Evo, this shit is the loser's bracket. This is one of those shows that is self-aware enough to poke fun at all the cliches that plague the romance genre, but doing it in a way that clearly celebrates everything that it's taken inspiration from. It gives you some great character writing, organic banter and jokes, but isn't shy about hitting you with these emotional scenes in between all that. Oh, and did I mention the production? This anime just seems to to be teeming with passion. Just look at the ending. They had to experiment with new dollies and camera rigs, combining live action shots with real cell animation to get this cool aesthetic. All this effort for something 90% of you are probably going to skip anyway, but that's how you know they give a shit. And it looks like the team have taken that same passion and put it in.
If the anime is good and the ending is phenomenal, same thing with the opening, they put a lot of work into it. I realized that with certain anime shows, like even with Chainsaw Man, Black Clover, like when it comes to Black Clover, their openings and endings always hit, and it's odd.
Rest of the anime because it looks fantastic. Out of all the romance anime, this had the strongest premiere, and it's one of the shows I'm going to be keeping a close eye on because it's just.
Oh, damn it. Here we go
Look,
again.
I don't know what is up with it. Looks fantastic.
Okay, so it's too many losing heroines. Okay.
Out of all the romance anime, this had the strongest premiere, and it's one of the shows I'm going to be keeping a close eye on because it's just. Look, I don't know what is up with all the sussy sisters this season, but I swear my mum's life, this is not the reason I'm praising them. We just have a whole season where some of the most popular or beautifully crafted shows have this little sister in them who seems way too enthusiastic about their brother, okay? Look, there are other animes you could watch. I mean, what else is hot this season?
Oh,
Everybody say word.
If they're not blood related, they're free to date. Hey, yo! Insane.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you very much this month to Author Curtis Eckstein.
Alright. Well, there's some animes I need to check out, but some animes I need to avoid, because... But anyway, that's the end of the video. So if you like any of this content, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe to Gigguk. I will leave the original link to this video down below so you can watch it uninterrupted. And I'm about to get me something to eat. So, till next time, please take care of yourself. Stay hydrated. Stay safe, stay warm. Peace out.
Little questions is everything they know about you.